How's it going at home, wherever you are? My name is TurBotFilms, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So, this is a bit different than my normal recording standards, because I'm looking at a completely done edited video, and I'm doing post-commentary on it. I think this will be better for this series in, crashing here. No problems there, but I think it will be a better type of version of commentary for this specific series, cause stuff take forever to do. The video you're about to see is about 10 minutes long, and it took about, 45 minutes to record, so you might see, and I cut stuff out, like this is sped up, I think, 3 times, or something like that. I don't want to go too fast, you don't really can see, but you have all the readings on Flight Engineer, as you can see on the right there on the screen. You have the alarm clock. Still looking at Duna, Kerbin Duna, even though I'll miss that window completely. You have live support. I put all this up so you can see it without any problems. You can read it if you're looking in HD, of course, otherwise you will not be able to. But I just wanted to make it a bit easier for you guys to see what I am doing constantly at this point. So you have the Nabal, you have the Flight Engineer, you have the, the Far Flight System, the Kerbal alarm clock. So you might see my plannings there popping up before I tell you about them, because I have a lot of plans, but I won't tell you about them just yet, because they're still quite secret. But, as you can see, since the crash in the beginning, I failed this mission totally. So, I'm returning back to surface, and, well, stuff happens. Let's just say that stuff happens, and poor Bill there will not live too much longer, because I kinda screwed up and pressed the wrong button about 4 times. I was aiming for another button, and I pressed the wrong one. I got impatient, so don't get impatient. That's stupid lights you can see there. And goodbye, Bill. I'll see you later. Cause you will respawn, and you will populate the world with bells and bobs and jibbidaras. I know, alright. Anyways, I should probably talk about what I'm doing here. So, this craft here, this spacecraft here, it's designed to go to the moon and just do a flyby, just fly by the moon with nothing else. It's just gonna collect the data so I can get some, I think it's construction I get with it in the research thing, the R&D labs, and well, I get that so I can actually go to the moon and get the data from the surface of the moon, which I will actually have to do a couple of expeditions, because if I land in the Midlands, I can land in the polar zones, and in the, I think there's a couple of different types of biomes on the moon, and you'll get the exact amount of science from all of them. So go explore and enjoy your journey. Probably not, it's a long journey. The moon is very, very, very big. So getting that along could not be the easiest thing in the world, but no worries there, I guess. It should be easy. But this thing is going slow. I should probably speed this up a bit more, I don't know. We'll see how I do. I might cut some parts out of this audio recording. I don't know. It's going quite slow at the moment. I'm just doing some standard orbit insertions here. We're about 95. I think I put in about 95 by 110 orbit. Yeah, I kind of screwed up the orbit there, just you will know later on. Anyways, I'm about soon done with this. As you see, it's rising pretty quickly. The periapsis. I don't know. The Perikey. That's an easy word to say, and it's not in the game anywhere. But the planet is called Kerbin, and that the Perikey would be, well, science. Science to the moon! Anyways, we're at the moon now. So, hello moon. Hello moon. My craft's a bit small now, but that's how it goes. We'll get some science. 130 science from that. Just 30. And 75 from that one. I just missed that, but I know these things. You need to read up on stuff, or I can just have a notepad with stuff open. Everything works fine. My plans are going in crisis here. No, not really, but it works. Anyways, so a moon flyby will grant you some science. It's pretty good if you are running really, really low on it, and you can just do a moon or a minimus flyby. It's not like a Duna or, I don't know, I would say Eve, but Eve is incredibly hard to get away from. You will need docking and a couple of spacecrafts for that, so you might not do that. You might go to Leif, I think. Leif, Val, Bop, Gila even. That's an Eve's moon, if you didn't know. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, there are clouds. Clouds! Beautiful clouds. So there are clouds on a couple of planets, that being Leif, Kerbin, Eve, Juna, and I think it's Yule also have clouds, but I can't see the Yule clouds. But the Eve clouds are awesome because it looks just like Venus. It's just completely purple. Or well, not that Venus is purple, but you know what I mean. It's completely covered. Let's just say that. That's probably a better thing to say. But I'm re-entering now. The parachute is flashing by for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of weird, but it's still there. I can assure you. I did a safe landing with Mr. Jebediah Kerman at the wheel. No one else to trust but Jebediah Kerman. You shouldn't trust anyone but Jebediah Kerman even. He is the best astronaut in the game. Look at me, I'm doing some fancy camera angles here. Even though I missed the burning totally, that's why I just skipped that. Also lost the flight data, so I from now on will put the ship on the cap. Oh, I just kicked my wall. I'll from now on put the ship on the capsule, so we'll actually keep the data forever, or well until I break it off. So I actually have to go into the capsule, which you can have the radar altimeter right there, and it's actually gonna guide me, so you know. Helpful, very, 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 very helpful having that. It's actually very, very helpful. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not on the screen at all times, the radar altimeter. But the sea level altimeter, which is not as helpful, but that's just because when I have a stable sea level orbit, that's what you're gonna have to measure from it. That's the meter up in the top. Anyways, let's go to the moon. So, the moon is a very, very big part of the carrier mode. Fancy camera angles now again. I know I did that. I know I will speed its part up, but you know, doesn't matter. This is very, 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 very much a standard moon rocket for me. Has the free separation thing down? Yeah, pretty in the center there. You can see. I'm trying to point with my cursor, but just above my cursor, you can see there, just above it, there's a free connector there, free part connector. I have 3 tanks or 4 tanks connected to that with the strong engine I have down below. Also have an SAS on just below the main little pile up there, or below the main pile's engine. Oh, jeez. All right, that's not nice. I'm going insane. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not trying to be stupid here, but you know, sometimes that happens. But it's very simple design. It will get you to the moon without any problems. The secondary in which I'm using at the moment will actually be helping me to land on the moon, which you can see right now. Because, you know, going to the moon and all that, boring. Who really wants to do that? Let's land on the moon like a normal person would. What's with me and persons? I don't know. There's something up with that. I don't know. Need to check it out. But just look how beautiful Kerbal looks from the mooner. I don't know, the mooner airplane height. I don't know. There's a very, very thin atmosphere on the moon. Not enough to break you down, but you know. That thin. Basically just rocks flying all around it. That's a mooner atmosphere, at least in real life. I guess that would make it a lunar atmosphere, but you know. Bye bye little thing, I'll see you when you break down on the surface. Let's lower the landing gears and prepare for landing, Jebediah Kerman. You have very, very, very important missions for us all to complete here. But you know, that stuff happens. You're gonna do some science for us, Jebediah. You're gonna collect some samples, you're gonna do 2 reports, you're gonna check the goo, you're gonna have so much fun doing some science in the laboratory as well. I don't know. You're just gonna be having a lot of fun, Jebediah. A very, very lot of fun. Yes, words not supposed to be used in the way I'm using them. You know, that's how life works at times. I don't really know. This is just getting very, very long. I didn't actually plan this so much, so sorry about that. Should probably plan in the future. Planning is your great strategy here, guys. Planning. Plan all the stuff you're doing, plan it. I'm not even talking about the game anymore. Just landed. Stuff landed, no worries. Nothing is broken, I'm fine. Or Jeb is fine, I'm fine. I'm sitting at a computer, of course I'm fine. What could happen to me? I let my lamp actually fall down from the ceiling, but no worries there, shouldn't happen. At least I don't think so. Yeah, screw that. Let's leave that alone and let's take Jeb out for a walk. Oh, he just fell down. Great work, Jeb. You're the master of your species. You're first man on the moon and you fell down. Well, I guess no one has taken greater steps on the moon, I guess. Yeah, what did you land with first? Your feet? Ah, that's boring. I landed with my back of my head first. I'm the cool one here, you know. The cool one. Even though no one has especially set their foot on the moon. It was in a boot, so a boot on the moon. But you know, they shouldn't go into that now. But there was first a boot on the moon, never a foot. Never a foot. No one has ever put their bare foot on the lunar surface. Just a boot in a foot. Turn it around, a foot in a boot. That's better, like more like it. Alright. Anyways, here's a realistic Kerbal Space Program. Flag number 1. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, press the subscribe button up in the right corner or down below if you want that. I don't really know what you want. But it has been an honor for you to watch this video. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.